Hey, hi, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Happy May 1st. I wanted to talk about my May TBR with you guys. I picked out 6 books for May. I have read 28 books so far in 2026, so that's between like 6 and 8 books a month. So I wanted to, some of these books that I'm about to read this month are little chunkers, and I just wanted to take my time. Lately I feel like I'm rushing through the read because I feel like I need to hit a certain goal when reading for the month, and that's just not how I want to read. I'm filming outside, so without further ado, let's get to it. All right, the first book is Dungeon Crawler Carl, and that's by Matt Dinniman. This one is a literary role-playing game, and the protagonist in the book is Carl. Carl is a veteran Coast Guard, and the second main character in the book is my favorite. I mean, I know nothing about this main character, but the name for me does it all, and that is the cat, and her name is Princess Donut. So basically, how do I explain this? There are 8 books total, and it's basically just a journey through a massive 18-level dungeon game. So Carl wakes up one day, from what I understand, and he wakes up and his girlfriend is gone, and he was left with her cat, Princess Donut. Well, anyways, I think Princess Donut got out while he was asleep, so he runs out of the house and noticed that like the whole earth is pretty much done for. And then something appears in the sky, and it's like, you have 90 seconds to enter basically this game. So that's all I know about that book. It sounds really interesting. It's nothing that I've ever read before. I think there's some dark humor in it, and as long as it's not crazy, I think I will enjoy the book. I don't know. It's out of my comfort zone. We will see. The next book on my list I'm really excited for. I'm actually starting it today. I got the Audible with the Libby app, so that was free. And I have the physical copy of the book because just look at her. She is stunning. And this is Abby Jimenez, The Night We Met. The main characters in this book are Larissa and I think Chris. And Larissa is struggling with debt, and Chris is a lover of books. His love language is acts of service. He's a pharmacist. He's right up my alley, okay? Basically, the trope of this book is right person, wrong time. And that just sounds right up my alley. So right from the beginning, Larissa is dating Chris's best friend, Mike. And Chris and Larissa end up meeting in a car because Mike can't take her and her mom to a doctor's appointment. Things happen. Chris is in love with Larissa, can't do anything about it because she's dating his best friend. It's gonna be an amazing read. I love a lot of Abby Jimenez's books. So I, again, have started this book. I will probably do a vlog as I read this book, but it just won't be in this vlog. So yeah, super excited for this read. Next book on my May TBR is, oh, look at the bookmark. Oh, let me show y'all my bookmark first. My daughter got it. Isn't it so cute? Look at its little legs and tail. Okay, so I've already marked chapter 1 for when I read it. I might actually use this bookmark. I think I'm going to, because I'm going to use this bookmark in my Abby Jimenez book. Okay, but the next book on my May TBR is Red City, and this is by Marie Lu. I've heard mixed reviews, but I've heard that this is like a 5-star banger. I've also heard that it was kind of a slow read at certain points. It kind of dragged on. I'm excited for it. I feel like there were more 5 stars than there were like it wasn't so good type of vibe. So basically It's two best friends who turn rivals. There's a lot of action in this book. There's a lot of twists and turns. There's a lot of toxic relationships in this book. However, there is some alchemy in this book, and I don't do magic. So we will see. This may be a DNF. We will see. Okay, so after those reads, I feel like I'm gonna need a bit of a palate cleanser, and that's where Book of the Month comes in. I am not sponsored by Book of the Month. This is actually my first Book of the Month book, and I wanted to share it with you guys. I'm excited for it. I've heard really good things about this book. Hold on. Why do I always have trouble opening boxes? There we go. And this is Annie Knows Everything by Rachel Wood. It is a rom-com. It's set in New York City. The main character is Annie. She works for like a data corporation. While she goes into the data corporation, she tries to scan her badge to get in the door, and it doesn't work. Her best friend from Human Resources has to let her know that her current position is being terminated, but they're willing to give her a different position in a different part of the company. It's like a huge data company in New York. So she accepts the new job, which then brings her to meeting Connor, which becomes her boss. And they start having this tensive relationship. So I'm excited for this one. I feel like any rom-com is a good palate cleanser. I don't do romance that is like open door romance or it gets too spicy. If it is closed door romance, we will continue reading it. Next one up is Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng. This is a literary fiction book. I did not know that when I picked this up from a free library. I'm not a fan of literary fiction. It's probably my least favorite genre when I'm reading. I will give it a chance because I've heard very good things about this book. So there's two main characters. Well, there's a couple. There's probably a couple more, but we're going to talk about Mia Warren, who is a single mother. She's an artist, and she has a teenage daughter named Pearl. And what I can get from the synopsis is they're renting a house from the Richardsons, who lives in like that high city, bougie neighborhood, and then the drama just unfolds. So I'm super excited to read it. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, and if I don't like it, I'm not gonna continue. I will DNF it. Last but not least is one of my favorite authors' books, and that is Francine Rivers, The Sin Eater. This is a Christian historical fiction. I know, she writes a lot of historical fiction. That's probably another one of my least favorite genres. I'm not a big historical fiction gal. We will give it a chance. It's set in like the 1850s in Appalachia. And this girl, it's a young girl. She's looking for redemption and forgiveness, and a mystical creature that is known to be able to absolve the sins of the Appalachia people. So we will see how this ends up. That is my May TBR. I'm really excited for it. Please drop down in the comments below what you're going to be reading in the month of May. And if you've read any of the books that's on my TBR, no spoilers allowed. Please let me know what you think of them and how you rated the book. I'll see you in the next one.